Hello everyone! Welcome back to another one of our cleaning and decluttering videos. In this video, I will be decluttering our bedroom as well as putting together our new cube tower from Target. If you'd like to skip directly to the instructions because yours did not include the instruction packet or just because you want additional help, feel free to fast forward to the timestamp listed in the description. Our room is a nightmare at the moment, so please excuse it. This looks worse than it is. These boxes are actually separated. Like I have a box for my Zumba stuff, and then a box for the baby stuff, a box for stuff that's too small, and I don't know. So I'm gonna go through this whole tower, try to get everything out of it and organize stuff that we need, stuff that we actually use, stuff that we're gonna donate. Hi kitty, this is Brownie. Oh, it's my baby. Peekaboo baby. Hi. How are you? Oh, you like it there? Oh, yes. You're just a sport, Mama. Thank you. Love you. So anyway, we have just a lot of little things to pick up here. My closet is full to the brim with pillows that go on my bed. I like a lot of pillows, don't ask. So right now I'm just going to try to get all this stuff away, clean up these boxes. We are going to remove everything from our current pants tower, and then we are going to build our newer cube. This dresser will probably be the next thing that we will switch to white. I think that we've actually had this for probably about 8 years, so it's definitely served its time. Now I know right now nothing really matches in our room, but we are slowly taking baby steps to convert everything over to white. And we also plan on painting our walls. I'm not sure if we're going to do an accent wall behind our bed, but we're going to paint most, if not all of the room, like a mauve blush color. Okay, so first things first, I definitely have to get all of these clothes off of my bed and into the closet, and I believe that there's some more on the floor as well. So I'm just going to say that I have OCD, but I've never actually been diagnosed with it, but I have a very particular way that I have to do absolutely everything. When putting away clean clothes, I usually start with my husband's. Due to the nature of his work, he usually has the most laundry, so I will start by putting his work clothes on the bottom. I arrange them by color since there's 2 different color shirts, and then I will do his long sleeve shirts and thermals, followed by his short sleeve shirts, and then on top I will do any dress shirts that he might have. And then once everything is on the hanger, I just put it in the closet where it belongs. I try to keep his closet organized, but obviously he touches it also. I mean, clearly he has no respect for my hard work. Just kidding. I know he does. But he also doesn't really try hard to keep his clothes exactly how they should be, but that's okay. That's why he has me. I'm his partner and I'm going to help him out. So now we're going to start to empty out this pants tower. To make my life easier, I've used extra Amazon boxes and empty laundry baskets. Oh, this book, I love it so much. I got it for my husband for his very first Father's Day last year, and it's personalizable and it's really, really cool. No, this is not a sponsored video. I just love it so much. You can get it in English or Spanish and probably other languages too. We chose to get it in Spanish since in this house we mainly speak Spanish. Oh my god, this is absolutely disgusting. Definitely gonna have to try to vacuum that one.
Take you way up, but it just go. But you didn't notice that. Keep clocking all my hours, I told you that. Work now, play later. But you keep going off on me. Keep texting like it's all on me. Yeah, y'all in my head like.
As I was going through my side of the pants tower, I could not believe how many things still had tags on it. So many cute things that I probably could have worn, but most likely don't fit me now in my postpartum body.
Know I'll be there wherever you are. 'Cause you shine bright like a shooting star.
Everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal.
And for now, for the time being, I'm just moving everything into the hallway just to get it out of the way. That way I have space to get this tower out and the other one up and into our bedroom. Our cats are so cute, but so curious, and I think she just really wanted to help me, but this is how it turned out. Well, thanks for your help, Branchy, but I think I'll take it from here. So my kids came in and they really wanted to help me, but I was like, yeah, sure, you can help me. Just try not to make too much noise because the baby's sleeping downstairs and I don't want to wake her up. Because if I wake her up, then I can't clean anymore. My kid's like, yeah, don't worry, Ma. I'm not going to make any noise. Also my kid. Let me tell you, this baby tower is so chaotic that we've just been buying new clothes because it's just such a mess. And because of the mirror, it's hard to access it. It's just too much going on. It gives me too much stress. So the majority that you see here doesn't even fit her anymore. I don't know about you guys, but from the looks of it, it looks like I probably should not take up a profession of dusting. Now, in case you guys are wondering what kind of material this is made out of, let me tell you, it is made out of petrified dead bodies. I felt like I had to do some major planning just to get it out of there. This video was edited to like fast forward to the 8th power, and it's still taking me forever to get out of the room. That and the fact that my house is over 100 years old and I picked a 95-degree day to do this. So yes, I am dying right now. Don't worry, I did not even think about trying to get this thing downstairs by myself. I just moved it to the hallway and left it for my husband to take down. Hey, we've been looking for that thing for like ever. Alright, I'm gonna say it. Are you guys ready? It's unboxing time! As you can see, at this point, the baby is now awake, so we don't have to worry as much about making too much noise. My son was so kind to be willing to help me. He was helping me to separate the pieces, and even later on, when we were building it, he was helping me then as well. Just in case yours did not come with instructions or you'd like a little bit more help building it, I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions to you guys and try to help guide you through it. So step 1 is to attach the top or bottom panel to the side panel. You're going to attach the small B to A. Keep in mind that you're attaching it to the side with all the little holes. That's for the nails to go into. And this one is going to require 2 of the screws and the Allen wrench. So right here, we're just putting the 2 pieces together, and then I'm grabbing the Allen wrench, tightening these up, applying a little bit of pressure from the opposite side. So as you can see on the look on my face here, something isn't quite right with the instructions. So at the beginning, they have the tools that you will need. They have the Allen wrench, screwdriver, and the drill. But that's all they mention. You turn the page, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna need a hammer. Cool. Thanks for telling me in advance. Step 2, we're going to connect divider to the top or bottom panel. So it's gonna come with these little wood dowels. You're going to use 2 with letter C. C is going to go right in the middle of B. You'll see also that it says pre-glued dowel, and I will explain that in just a moment how that works. Alright, so here is my packet of dowels. I'm going to use the pack of 2 just because I only need 2 for this particular piece. I also did not have a hammer available, so I'm using the back of a screwdriver. Don't judge me. Feel free to pause your screen for just a moment if you need to check the instructions. Okay, this is what you should be left with after you complete step 2. In step 3, we're going to connect the fixed shelf to the side panel. So you're going to find letter D, and you're going to use 4 pre-glued dowels. D is going to go right on top of C and right into A. Now it's going to say to moisten the dowels. I just got like a wet paper towel and I pretty much just rolled the little dowels into it as long as they were, damp enough. And then I used the back side of my screwdriver to kind of hammer it into the pre-drilled holes. So now that you have those pre-glued dowels in, we're just going to slide that shelf right into these holes right here. Moving on to step 4, we're going to connect the divider to the fixed shelf. That's another letter C, gonna go right into D. For this step, you're going to need 2 pre-glued dowels, as you see here. Don't forget to moisten them so that they stick. Go ahead and hit pause if you need to. Oh great, here comes the boss to check out my work. Well, how am I doing? Did I get your approval? Maybe not. C is the loveliest letter, C. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so again, just gonna go right into there. Yeah, let's just ignore the part right here where the baby almost runs the cat over. Oh! Okay, so I'm using my very special hammer to just put in the dowels. I have my other extra special helper helping me now. And we're off to step 5. Connect fixed shelf to side panel. You will need 4 pre-moistened dowels for this step. Now don't forget to get them all wet now, y'all. So now, give me a D! D! If you need to stop and read, feel free to pause at any time. Always make sure that you leave at least ½ an inch of the dowel sticking out so that the other shelf has enough to grab onto it. So here we're just going to take D and slide it right into A. I don't know guys, is your boss as nosy as mine? C is for cube, like we're building. C is for cube, like we're building. C is for cube, like we're building. You'll need letter C now. Welcome to step 6 and congratulations because you're more than halfway done. Woo! Connect divider to the fixed shelf. Here you're going to need 2 pre-moistened dowels. Don't forget to wet them. Pause me if you need to. Hi, I'm letter C, and I really miss my friends. Could you put me right here so that we can be back together and hang out? Thank you! So at this point, this is what you should have.
Excuse me while I moisten my dowels.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, at this point we're gonna go ahead and get her done. Thank you. And now this is what you should have. Get it? Got it? Good. Next. Number 7. It's the same as the last letter D. You don't need me to read it to you, do you?
I believe in you. I think you can do it. You've got this. You're so close to being done. Good job.
This is what you should have. It doesn't look straight because the dowel's not in yet. I feel like I neglected you guys by not reading you number 7, so we're going to connect the fixed shelf to the side panel. You're going to need letter D and 4 pre-moistened dowels. You're going to put them right here, halfway in, or ½ an inch. Okay, here's the instructions. Pause if you need to. It's pretty much the same as step 5. You're just going to slide D right into A. Don't forget to wet your dowels. So once you slide the D right into the A, this is what you should be left with. So now we're going to go right into step 8. You're going to insert dowels into the fixed shelf of letter D. You'll need 2 for this step. 1, 2. Yep, just like that. At this point, we're just repeating the motions. Step 9 is to connect the divider to the fixed shelf, which is letter C. You're going to need 2 pre-moistened dowels. Don't forget to wet them. C is going to just go right into D, just like in the previous steps. At this point, the baby's pretty much had enough of me ignoring her, so I had to kind of entertain her by making some faces. Back to getting C into D. Here we go. I'm putting in the pre-moistened dowels. Using my handy dandy hammer to nail them in. Now, I'm sure you can tell, but as I go throughout this, I am kind of turning it and moving it and basically just making it more sturdy and easier for me. You can choose to do whatever makes you feel safe and comfortable. Step 11, attach the side panel to the top, bottom panels, and fixed shelves. So you're going to need the very long piece, here it is, and you're going to go ahead and put it right on the side. Okay, let me focus here. You're going to need 4 screws. As you can see, 2 will go on each side. As we already know, I always like to do things as easy as possible. So I basically just stood it up and used my body weight to push the piece down. Here I'm just making sure that the screws are basically flush with the piece of wood or whatever type of material this is. And then I went and I did the same thing on the opposite side. And then at the end I went back around and just made sure all of them were tight. If we wanted to, this thing would actually make a really cool like bus or like a food truck or some kind of serving window. The kids really loved it. Okay, so back upstairs, we are just removing any dust, any debris, any items that had previously fallen behind our old pants tower. And then I gave it a really good vacuum because we do have 3 cats. And I'm terrified of spiders, so I made sure I got rid of any existing webs, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay, feel free to laugh as much as you'd like during this part. This is me and my 9-year-old son somehow magically getting this shelving system upstairs by ourselves. And as you can tell, I was exhausted. I definitely needed a minute to breathe after that for sure.
I don't know how to stop, but I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like when your body is closer to mine. You got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could.
Target had a lot of options for the cubes that we could use. So I bought a couple different ones because I wasn't sure what would go with the rest of our room. So here I'm just trying them out to see what goes best.
Quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You feel my fire, fire, fire. You feel my
In the end, I ended up going with this like a heather gray option. I'm not sure of the exact name of it, and I liked them so much that I actually went back and bought more. So I think right now, instead of having 4 cubes, we actually have 6 cubes full. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, ciao!